During the Xbox and Bethesda showcase, we were shown a ton of footage for a game called Starfield. What's that? What's that, I hear you say? Well, I'll tell you. Starfield is an open-world action RPG made by Bethesda Game Studios, the same company that made popular games such as Skyrim and Fallout 4. And I'm really fucking excited, and I can think of 4 reasons why you should be too. Reason 1, exploration. Space is big. Like, really, 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 really big. And from what we know about Starfield, it's going to have a lot of ground to cover. According to Bethesda, the game's going to have over 1,000 planets for you to discover and explore. 1,000 planets is a lot, but these planets aren't just going to be empty and lifeless like some games. There's already 3 major cities confirmed for the game, those being New Atlantis, Aquila City, and Neon. Speaking of New Atlantis, it's the capital of the entire game and where you could find an abundance of quests, people to talk to, and factions to join. Wait, New Atlantis? Atlantis? Aquaman? Aquaman! Now you might be thinking to yourself, wait, 1,000 planets? There's no way they'll be able to fit quests, factions, and interesting NPCs into that many planets? Well, you're right. There will be some planets that will be kind of empty. But, and this is a huge but, there's a catch. For every planet or moon you find uninhabited, you can turn into your own personal outpost. If you played Fallout 4, the outpost system will be very familiar to you as it looks similar to the settlement system. However, the outpost system won't just be a carbon copy of the settlement system, as building your base seems to allow for a lot more creativity without as many crippling limitations. Also, it comes with this nifty looking menu. Me personally, I have high hopes for the outpost system, but let's just hope it doesn't end up like this. I love my outpost. Who could that be?
I got word of a settlement that needs our help.
Reason 2, the customization. Bethesda Game Studios are known for their 2 main IPs, Fallout and Elder Scrolls, and the latter's 5th installment is arguably one of the greatest games of all time. However, some of their games have been known to kind of force you into having an already pre-written backstory instead of being able to make up your own, which makes role-playing less fleshed out. Through our look at the gameplay trailer and some words spoken by Bethesda's executive producer Todd Howard, we can confirm some details about how character creation will work in Starfield. Speaking of Todd, if you want to see my in-depth breakdown of an interview he did with IGN, click the link here. I really hope it's there, and I'm not just pointing at nothing. So according to Todd, there are going to be 20 different classes in the game. These classes vary from industrialist to homesteader, from bounty hunter to chef. The main difference between these classes is the starting skill. You get 3 starting skills at the beginning of the game that give you certain boosts when you start out. For example, the diplomat has persuasion, diplomacy, and bargaining as their starting skills. Persuasion gives you an increased chance of passing speech checks, diplomacy allows you to force a lower level enemy to stop fighting for a while, and bargaining allows you to buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. Another feature returning from previous games is traits last seen in Fallout New Vegas. For example, the introvert trait gives you a buff when you are alone and a debuff when you're with companions. One major thing about character creation that I saw is that you can't be a fucking alien! You can only be a boring human! Damn it, I wanted to live out my playthrough as a lizard man! 0 out of 10! Worst game ever! Reason number 3, the factions. According to the wiki, there are 7 confirmed factions in Starfield. 7! In Fallout 4, you had the choice between a group of fascists, a bunch of evil scientists, a group of farmers, and the fucking railroad! I hate the railroad, they suck so much! Except you, Deacon. I love you. The factions we know will be in the game are the Constellation, the Crimson Fleet, the Freestar Collective, Nova Galactic, Ryujin Industries, the United Colonies, and House Va'ruun. Va'ruun. Anyways, supposedly each faction has their own unique backstory and will add to the lore of the game. So what's each faction like? Well, the Constellation is a group of explorers who are basically like space Indiana Jones. The Crimson Fleet are space pirates. The Freestar Collective and the United Colonies are like the Separatists and the Republic from Star Wars. The Nova Galactic are like space Tesla. House Va'ruun are a bunch of religious space cultists. And not much is known about Ryujin Industries. Whew. That was a lot. We don't know how many of these factions are joinable, but I'd like to think I could run around and be a space pirate, or a space cultist, or space Elon Musk, or anybody I want to be. Because in the end, this game is an RPG, role-playing game. And if we can't role-play to be whoever we want, then what's the fucking point? Sorry, I got flashbacks to Fallout 4 for a second. With this many different factions that we could side with, I think it'll give us a lot more options to be who we want to be, and side with who we want to side with. Reason 4, the space travel. The biggest and most ambitious feature in Starfield is the space travel. Not only will we be able to create and customize our ship to our liking, where's the fucking Millennium Falcon option? But we can also fly our very own ship. Yes, you heard me. They fly now.
They fly now! They fly now!
I'm gonna assume it plays like a combination of Elite Dangerous and Battlefront 2. And I love Battlefront 2, but I've never played Elite Dangerous. Mainly because it looks fucking maddening! Another cool thing is that you can board and dock ships. Just like in Assassin's Creed. Only in space. So if you want to be a space pirate, now you can. However, one unfortunate feature that will not be making it into Starfield is that you cannot descend onto a planet without a loading screen. Disappointing, but we can't have everything, can we? Despite that, the gameplay shows promising clips of dogfights with other ships, which I know I'm gonna have a lot of fun with. Huh. That ship is 50 levels above me. I wonder if I could kill it. Fuck. This game sucks. When are they going to release Starfield 2? Alright, that was the video. If you liked it, please subscribe, like, comment, share, all that shit. Let me know what you think of Starfield in the comments. Me personally, I am very excited. I have high hopes for the game, and I'm very excited to see what they have in store for us. Alright, take care guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.